Aloha, buddies. Welcome. I'm Sammy Grayson, and welcome back to Satisfactory. Right on time. So, last time, we went and built ourselves a little factory. Like the shell of one. But it's functioning, and it's making everything we're going to need for this first part of the game. So, what's the next step, you may ask? Well, while this is going on and all these containers are filling, I think we're actually going to go on a little bit of a exploring trip. Because we have everything we need for phase 1, but we're going to need more. Especially to unlock stuff to maybe make our starter factory a little prettier to look at. Let's see. Don't exactly have a whole lot. No, I have a decent amount of healing items. So, I have a couple spots I'm going to go check. One being if I can remember where the pond is. Grab a few more leaves. And among these places I want to check is the other spot I would set up before. Because it's kind of a crapshoot whether that's still going to be tier 0 stuff, or maybe it's going to have what I'm looking for. And what I'm looking for is 3 things. Number 1 is a substance called Caterium, which basically functions like gold on this planet. Okay, here's the pond. Another being raw quartz, which is going to get us some additional movement options, by which it's going to speed up my run speed once I unlock the things. Third, not exactly necessary, is sulfur. I believe... Did I see? No. I think I saw a coal node back there. Unless that was a different file. Oh, I see some SAM. Okay. Is this a spot? This might be a spot. More nuts. More newt. Okay, what have we got over here? I think that's iron. It's more iron. But, okay. 2 iron ores. And some of this. It's not immediately necessary, but this is going to get some useful shit later.
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch.
I'm going to grab about 60 of these.
This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
Okay. Almost forgot to check something. Retaliate. Default. Yes. Okay. Ooh. What have we got over here? Oh, right. And look at that. I don't think he can get me up here. Nope, he can't get me up here. Ooh, oil. Okay. Zoom in. That's a little marker right here. Alright. Remind myself for later that I have this. I'm leaving. Fuck off. Lizard doggo. Not gonna worry about him. Lizard doggo is not a threat. Where's your fucking territory, bro? That to be like, all right, fine, fuck it. Could have just turned and left. Okay. My bearing once again. Okay, back to the pond. Oh yeah, I didn't check that other spot. Same over there. Some extra oil and some extra iron. Might come in handy later. I'm not gonna mess with the lizard doggos. Oh, Caterium! Fuck yes. Alright, that's one down. And it's nearby. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna need some trucks or something to bring it over, but it's here. Yeah, no, I'm fighting you on this one, bruh. Peace out. This remains. Where we are. Come here, you.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Alright, that's one off the list. And a heaping helping of sand besides. Alright, so we still need to find us some rock quartz and potentially some sulfur. Limestone? It's limestone, okay. Oh yeah, I think I mentioned this back in episode 1, but... Yeah, I think I mentioned this back in episode 1 that if you're seeing this, then that means they didn't need to boot up Wacopia for a solo series to do. Having said that though, does anyone want to see me do Wacopia? Because I'm in a very, like, buildy, constructive mood. I would not at all mind doing that alongside this. Although I get the feeling two very similar kinds of games might be a little much. That said, if you want to see that, leave a comment down below and I will get started on that ASAP. Happily. Especially with the DLC on the way. Now, granted, yes, I have done a playthrough already. But hey, when has that stopped me before? It is now raining. Okay. So, note I want to check up in that cliff over there. Wind will around. Limestone. Got the mushroom. I don't want one of these. A couple of
Potential
these,
edible collected.
boop.
Reminder that look and smell alone do not provide sufficient data to
Okay.
determine exact risk of consumption. Just because it looks like you can eat it does not mean it won't eat you. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application. Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the
Don't
same
want that.
chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar
Pretty sure
industrial
this-
functions.
Yep, there's a spitter.
Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential
What's up, buddy?
application.
Ow. It's so... Yeah, this guy needs distance. Boop. Fuck. There's that. There's that. Which... What is that? Oh, it's copper. Okay, just that. And that.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
All the enemies in this game, these motherfuckers are the worst. They can do a lot of damage real fucking quick if left unchecked.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg.
Stingers.
Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Bitch, come back here. Okay, let me get rid of something. We're gonna have plenty of concrete.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
A little late for that, but still. Okay. Want to get that. But I know for a fucking fact there's a... Ugh, can spit her up there. Heal a smidge. And to eat some newt. Okay. Ha, bring it on. He'll show himself. Fuck. Oh, where is he? Where is he? There you are. Come on. There we go. Grab this. Play.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor.
D.M. Mercer.
Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Critical Role reference. It's limestone. This is copper. Hogs. Is this even randomized? I'm gonna leave those guys be. Okay, yeah, this one seems to be a little bit of a bust. Still got a couple spots left to check. That's oil. Useful. Not immediately. There's a couple of babby spitters around here. Oh, thank God, records. Okay. We have found the quartz. A bit of a distance away, but we found it. Alright, it's 2 of 3. I wonder. Okay, bunch of hatchers. I could probably grab that. This is why when you're exploring, don't be afraid to take some stuff with you. This might have been a mistake. I can need a lot of these. Come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it. Okay. Whew. All right. No nodes of importance out this way. Here's something I want to try and grab. God, fuck it. Homing bees. Okay. Right. That's what's guarding it. And a spinner. Big spinner. Fuck. Did I? Ah, damn it. Ugh. Well, we've accomplished 2 things. 3, actually. Ugh. Let's do some man research.
The
Zipline.
metal has
Gonna
been
be useful
named
later.
Ethereum after Fixit's greatest CEO, Katarina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
See, this right here is something we desperately want.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner.
Yay.
Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows, and come to defile our shrine. Sings the song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
There's another presence.
Strange alien matter analysis completed. Dormant crystalline SAM can now be found with the resource scanner. In its dormant state, it is safe to handle without special equipment and can be stored indefinitely. Research for enabling the reanimation of dormant SAM is now available.
Fill the rivers with blood, and let the effigies defile our temples. The sun will follow.
We need this in order to get this, and we won't be doing this for a little
SAM
bit yet.
reanimation recipe unlocked. SAM can now be safely awakened,
knock out one of those
provided
yet.
it is contained. Meaning, if not contained in special electromagnetic storage, it tends to start breaking atomic bonds of any matter it has physical contact with, and reconstructing it into easily transportable resources.
Scripture and God compose harmony. Follow our hallowed temple halls and listen to the echoes of your ripples. Our bones are more beautiful than yours.
Yeah, can't do this either. Something.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible
Raw
with the
bacon.
human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner.
Yay.
Further research is available.
Raw quartz. See, this right here is the
The crystalline
movement thing I was
mineral
talking
was a
about.
previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals, normally only found in synthetic quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
silica. Boop.
Research completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
Sulfur. Scanned for it already. More of it. Powder sleeves. I'm missing these. Probably make it, but what else can I actually use? Ah, right. Boop.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of a flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Yeah. Yeah. See, down here we have a gun. We want that for multiple reasons. There's better ones for defense, but this one's good to have during exploration. Just fucking smoke them if you got them.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
There's that.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration. Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sync. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Yep, once again, there's nowhere else on this planet. But yeah, if you're in desperate need... Well, we haven't unlocked the awesome stuff yet. Never mind. I'll get to that when we get to it. Boop. These rotors.
Research to develop the rebar
Motherfucker.
gun is now available. When completed, you will be in possession of a tool effective against any local
Where are
obstacles
my cables
actively
looking?
objecting to the fix-it mission.
Need like 5 of those bitches. Where's my cables again? The wire, which means you. Don't think I have enough. Megaphone. Oh nope, I have just enough. A boop. Yay. More
Pocket
space.
dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Alright, what else can I do? I desperately need some fucking rotors. Bing, 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 bing. Go get it. Yeah, where's the nearest thing of sulfur at? Already not a good sign. Oh! Oh, I think that's the limestone spot. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's a spot I forgot to check. Okay, cool. So, other stuff we need is within reach. That is excellent fucking news. Alright. I'm actually going to pause recording for a second, and I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. May have had to restart a couple things, but we're fine otherwise. Okay. Right. Real quick, before I forget. Mark off exactly where the sulfur is. And, boop. Okay. What do we still have to do first? Okay. Screws, cable. Yeah, optical clearing is kind of more important than the other shit right now. Because of reasons we'll get into once we actually get to it. Okay, good thing I checked. This close to running out of power. Alright. For the screws. Screws are over here. Boop. Grab a stack of those. Some concrete. Got enough of that. We replenished our cables. Replenished enough. Yui. All right. Boop.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size.
Hooray!
Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun.
Contractually mandated fun. Okay, we have an stack. That's good. Got a couple minutes. Right. I need to make myself a fucking chainsaw. I need more cable. Actually, I probably have enough that I can do both. To-do list. Boop. Boop. Because I've done that. All right. It's about 30 seconds. And whoop. Chainsaw. Rain. Cut down trees and clear out the floppy space. Especially over in that other area, this is almost essential. Also, way more wood, which means more biomass, which means more power. And I'm gonna have to build myself a power plant, but I have plans for that. Boop, and boop, and boop. Boop! Customizer.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's
select.
bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly.
Look
In
at that.
appreciation of this, we have
Everything is now
generously
appropriately
set up an
colored.
internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards in currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations,
this next.
walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Go awesome. Yeah. The Awesome Sink is a good way to just kind of get rid of extra unnecessary shit. Because I'm just going to tell you guys right now, these resource nodes do not run out. Yeah, once you tap one, it's basically infinite. The only question is, like, how much you can get out of it at any one point in time. Screws. Stack that. Does kind of need some power, though. I'm going to set you up. Now I'm going to set you right here. You here. Boop. You, on the other hand, do not need power. Right there. You do kind of need to connect it to a thing. Alright, something we don't need. I am going to need the cable, though. That one is filling way more slowly than the others. Goes parts, out comes coupons, eventually. Alright. So while I wait to get tickets, I've heard a number of things before about like what parts you should get, because the earlier tickets are going to be way more easy to get than the later ones. First off, this stuff should definitely be a priority, but if I may offer a suggestion, like especially for exploring, the humble ladder, because all it takes is a handful of iron rods and you can stack that shit up to the map ceiling if you wanted. And you can build it damn near anywhere. So yeah, if you want to go exploring, definitely consider getting the ladder early on. So yeah, some of that stuff in there is some of the stuff that will help out with this. More cable. Okay. Stack of that. Stack of the rest of this shit. One of these. And one of these. And one of these. Alright. You're ready to assemble. Boop, and boop, and boop, and boop. I'm missing one. Plate was this one. I've just made it a habit of hitting the sort button on damn near everything. Hello, big guy. Boop, and boop. Okay.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly.
What do I have
Project
going on over
parts
here?
must be delivered to the space elevator.
Oh, more
By
wire.
completing your
Okay.
contracted duties as part of project assembly,
You know
you will
what?
definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior
Is this
motive.
even running?
Note, humans cannot craft
No, it's
project
not.
parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Look at that, we have one coupon already. And cables, plates, and I need rotors. And now is when we need to start looking at making them rotors. Screws and I need rods. Screws, rods, and plates. Especially a lot of screws. Okay, so the thing I was trying to get when I died, that crash site has something called a hard drive, and you can scan that with MAM, and they give you alternate recipes for various stuff. And I wanted to grab that because one of the alternate recipes I want to get is something called stitched iron plate. Won't work for handcrafting, but once I get an assembler up and running, I can use that to use wire and plate to make the reinforced plates. It's going to speed things up significantly. Honestly, I may as well just make reinforced plates for the rest of these. Okay. Just empty these. One stack of concrete. Boop. There we go. Oh yeah, cable. Cable, cable, cable. Boop. Okay. It'd be hand feeding this one for a little bit. I want more of these. Split it. Enough of that. Nope. And that should... You have to get things going for a little bit. Safety save. Boop. How are we doing? Got a little bit yet. Object scanner. Also something we're going to want. 3 coupons. Boop. First purchase. The ladder. We want all these. Probably these as well. Those are next on the list. Now it's coming back. Zero. 2, 3, and boop. All right.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fix-It.
We can begin to speed up this process a little bit. Also, you can set it against walls and shit. Right there. I'm going to use these plates to maximum effect. I don't know if that's going to help. I think concrete would actually be the best use of it right now, but I am lacking a few. You're running out. Okay. What's the next step? Step is building the elevator. All right. I think that's a lot of progress for one episode, actually. So, next episode, I think we're gonna go round 2 for trying to unlock some of the stuff in the man. Particularly, I want to do this. And after we do the rebar gun, I'm gonna go hunt down that hard drive and stuff. But that's for next episode. Thank you all so much for joining me. If you liked this video, leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more, hit subscribe and the bell, and I'll see you guys next time. And... All right, later, folks.